Hello and welcome to Pop Culture Reacts, and this time I'm bringing the hippity hops. So we are going to be reacting to Travis Barker featuring Yellow Wolf, Twister, Busta Rhymes, and Lil Jon, and from the album Can a Drummer Get Some, song called Let's Go. So we had this off air. Do you know who Travis Barker is?
And the answer was no, even though I thought it was yes.
He is the drummer from Blink 182, a very, very famous punk drummer who has, for a while, was a little bit like Dave Grohl being Rent a Drummer, was Rent a Drummer for lots and lots of hip hop and punk bands for a very long time.
I like that as a term, rent a drummer. I think that's good. I think that people should coin that and actually put that on business cards.
I take you have heard of all the featuring artists.
Yellow Wolf, no. Twister, yes. Busta Rhymes, Lil Jon, yeah. Twister, I have some fondness for because lyrically, what he can do with twisting his words is, I think, interesting. Doesn't always work for me, but it's interesting. Busta Rhymes, right the way back to Leeds and New School Day, which I did prefer him then. But the guy's done some great stuff. He's also done some crap. He always makes me think of, and open your mind real wide for here. I feel like he's almost the Michael Caine of music. This guy will turn up and do anything for cash. Like, it doesn't have to have any quality behind it. So yeah, very kind of fluctuating. And Lil Jon, never really been my cup of tea, but I think as a mixture, I'm quite interested to see where they go with this.
See, I do have a big soft spot for just Lil Jon just turning up on shit. I don't want to hear a whole album of his stuff, but if he turns up as a feature artist and drops some yeahs and okays, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I think if Busta Rhymes is the Michael Caine, then like Lil Jon's probably like the Johnny Depp, that sort of equivalent of someone who is the more modern, I'll do anything for a bit of cash, regardless of quality.
So, get the magic ready.
What's the song called? It's called Let's Go, isn't it?
Yes.
Which, who doesn't want to pump in the sign in? Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
So, Seddon, are we ready?
Yep. Let's go for it, and I'll see you on the other side.
Let's go.
Travis Barker, yeah, let's go. Lil Jon, Yellow Wolf, let's go. Twister, and my homeboy, Busta Rhymes, holla at 'em.
Before I take another minute just to give everybody a movie never seen a hitter with another. Let me get up everybody that be moving with on your marks, are you ready?
Let's go.
Wow. Okay, here we go again. You see the wind blowing in. I'm like a mangling the way that I be mangling the beat. They call me Dracula. Then they see the going in. Wow. Everybody know that I'm a coming, I'm a go. Then I gotta do what I be coming in and doing body to beat. They let the way we giving them a show. Keys to the ignition and step on the gas.
Let's go.
And bust a bottle and pour me a shot in my glass.
Let's go.
Where we at? And we back up in the building and we coming with a sculpture. Y'all already know who it is. It's Busta and Travis Barker. Back to the beat, see we gotta go. Hit you with the fire trust. Everybody better know that we about to let it blow. And we gotta get it, yo. Everybody, if you're really with me,
let's go. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I already spit it to the rhythm of the piano, so now I gotta get a drummer some. Put the T up on the track, I'll be phenomenal, cause when it come to having a hit, I'ma make another one. Blink 182 times, when you see the twister with Travis. Madness, kinda like a savage, ravage, and murder with the art like blood on the canvas. And it's kind of impeccable how I can spit it to get up in a minute with intricate patterns of a kick drum. Diabolical lyrical flow, let us swallow you theoretical, thinking that you could get some. I'ma hit it with a Lamborghini flow, with the speed of a Bugatti. I'm from another planet when I spit a verse with the weed in my body. And I'ma hurt them every time I get up in the booth, sipping on the liquor 182 proof. Now they wanna say they should've never let me loose. Out of the cage, like I'ma see what I'ma do. It's Twister, the Jason, the rap on the track, it'll hit you with the Midwest flow. Even if you ain't ready, yeah, all I gotta say is ready, say, let's go. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Drive by, hit you with a two-piece combo, but I'm hanging out the window of your daddy's Lambo. Scrambled eggs, I got scrambled ammo. Leave you on top of the water like a banana boat. Yeah, I'm an animal. Everybody's edible and Yellow Wolf is When you finish, and I'll put them in a vice grill. I'll put an end to the image and I'll send it to the via independent fucker with the mic grill. I might spit and pull the trigger back in a submarine with a soul machine loaded. In an ocean, high deep, even if the leave a submarine imploded. From my name, motherfucker, find my notes. It's me and I'm sick in the prognosis. Got more bars than Bonnie 5 and I put you behind them like how to yoke me. I can make your mama really proud to know me. And your broke daddy is down to know me. Give me 50 bucks and 50 rolls just to be in one of my videos. Yeah, homie, let's go.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey,
Catfish really.
let's go, let's go. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. 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 Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
And they went.
And they left.
They followed through on all of their promises from the song. They let's go'd straight out of there, just in time for the popo to turn up. I mean, I'm guessing you picked this because it's something you've listened to before and like.
Yes.
I mean, because again, we always kind of work on that assumption, but I guess one day one of us might sneak one in, which we really hate, just to kind of go, what do you think of this? And then go, oh, it's rubbish.
Yes, it's one of those of it was Travis' solo album, and me being a massive Blink fan was just like, yeah, well, I'm gonna give that. And there was names as featured artists on there. I was like, I know these people, and yeah, it's. I enjoy this. I think it's a fun little ditty. Are any of them pulling out their best material? Probably not.
I will say though, on that point, I think this is really good Busta Rhymes. I think I started wading into him beforehand saying the Michael Caine, but I think even if this is him being the Michael Caine, this ain't Jaws for the Revenge Michael Caine. This is good. I think he really actually does. I think his part is delivered very well. I think really kind of nice flow to it, and doing what I guess the crowd want of Busta Rhymes. And I think back to like the original stages when he relied on that much less as his shtick. But now it is his shtick. I think it probably must be really boring for him to do. But no, I thought he was really good in it. I thought he really shone the Busta Rhymes bit.
Obviously, Little John was there doing Little John things.
See, that was you're right. It was Little John doing Little John things. Do you know what? I wanted to climb inside that video and smash the living shit out of him. He was annoying me so much. I mean, talk about and again, sorry, Buster, for calling you the Michael Caine. Talk about coming along and phoning shit in. Like he just says, "Let's go, let's go, let's let it go over and over again." I was expecting to at least like contribute a teeny bit more than that, but no, he gets the award for freeloader of the month for this one for me.
Well, he was living the gimmick. You got a yeah and an okay.
That's the thing. Like, yeah, he was doing what he was paid to do, but like, yeah. I thought, because I mean, obviously, like rapper wise, we had Busta Rhymes, then Twister, then Yellow Wolf, isn't it? The final one, and Lil Jon appearing like an annoying scrope bag every now and then in between. But I like Twister as well. I did feel like having heard him do some of the stuff he can do, he's felt a little bit more phony in, but still very good because it is what he does. I was less keen on the Yellow Wolf fella. Fine, but do you know what I thought when I was listening to it and we got to the end of it? I went, this song feels upside down for me. This feels like the rappers should have been in the other order. It should have built to Busta Rhymes, and it felt like I was on a sliding scale as it went. And again, not like to be like bitterly mean about it, but I just feel like maybe if they'd have just done that the other way round, it might have built to a crescendo. Whereas I think it kind of, I've got horrible terminology, but it slowed very early. Yeah. Musically, it did not a lot for me. like the background track, and I know obviously like it's going to focus very much on him and his drums, but I found it a bit bland in the background. It was just there, and sometimes that's fine because again, like I would argue that Busta Rhymes' voice could be considered the main instrument of it when he's doing
Yeah.
his bit, but yeah, I felt like it went nowhere musically, unfortunately
Okay.
for me.
So I take it this won't be appearing on a playlist rotation.
No, now I do. Have you heard the song "Homicide" by Logic and Eminem?
No.
So this isn't that old. I want to say it's like in the last 2 years or so. But Logic is a quick rapper, a very quick rapper. Also raps slow, but it's a very quick rapper. And we know obviously Eminem is very talented at being able to rap very very fast. And one of the things that I think songs like this suffer with for me is those two did a song together, and I think it is such a perfect and brilliant example of how to rap speedily, perfectly, that almost I can't help but compare every song where they do that, and with that kind of twisty um, point on their voice. I can't help but compare everything to that song. And unfortunately, since I've heard that song, everything tends to compare weakly against it. But maybe that's one for a future reacts.
Yes.
Because it's fantastic. But yeah, I probably wouldn't add it to a playlist, but then also I wouldn't automatically skip it when it come on. I think I'd kind of go, oh yeah, it's fine, but it would fit into fine with me. But with a few small tweaks, I think it could have been better. And as I say, like flipping the order would have really helped it for me.
Fair enough.
And killing Little John would also have helped it for me.
Just what? So just have Little John at the beginning bit doing the roll call.
Yeah,
then
yeah,
that
and
him
then
being
him being shot, and then off they go.
So that is another pop culture reacts done and in the books. Like, subscribe, ring bells, do all the bits and pieces.
Let us know what you thought in the comments down below.
Yes. Suggestions, because we do have
Yes.
a book of suggestions, which we will start working through again.
Yeah, I mean, very much kind of since the comeback on the new channel, we've kind of there's a certainly with the amount of Rammstein that's come out, we've wanted to kind of get those covered off, and there's just been a few bits and bobs that we wanted to touch on. But yes, we will start going into the world of things that you guys have suggested to us in the very near future.
So until next time, have a good evening, good day, good morrow, and goodbye.